Hey Swifties! Ready to cook up some magic inspired by Taylor Swift's iconic songs? We're about to turn this kitchen into a culinary love story. We've got recipes to make your heart sing, whether you're feeling red or 1989. Let's dive into these delicious dishes that will have you screaming, "This is delicious." First up, we're tackling heartbreak head-on with this all-too-well-inspired stew. It's the perfect comfort food for those long nights listening to Red on repeat. Start by getting those onions sweating in the pan. You want them translucent, not burnt, you hear me? Add your beef or lentils for my veggie Swifties and brown it properly. Don't even think about rushing this step. Next, it's all about the veggies. Carrots, celery, potatoes, whatever you've got in your fridge that needs using up. Chuck it in, along with some thyme, a good glug of beef broth, and a generous pinch of salt and pepper. Now put a lid on it and let it simmer for a good 45 minutes. This ain't a microwave meal. We're looking for tender, fall-apart goodness. While that's bubbling away, grab yourself a hunk of crusty bread. You'll need it to mop up all that delicious gravy. There you have it, an all-too stew that'll warm you from the inside out. Feeling a little bit lover? These Swiftie Scones are the perfect treat to enjoy with your squad while belting out your favorite Tay tunes. First, crank up that oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 200 for you Celsius folks. While that's heating, grab your flour and sugar and give them a good whisk in a big bowl. Now here's the fun part. Cut in that butter until it looks like a pile of breadcrumbs. We're going for light and fluffy scones, not hockey pucks. Next, add your cream, egg, and for a touch of red magic, some chopped strawberries. Mix it all together gently. You don't want to overwork the dough. Shape it into a circle, then cut it into triangles like a pro. Pop those beauties in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes, or until they're golden brown and smelling divine. While they're baking, whip up a quick strawberry glaze. It's just powdered sugar and a bit of strawberry puree. Once the scones are out of the oven and cool enough to handle, drizzle them with that gorgeous glaze and sprinkle over some pink sprinkles for extra red vibes. There you have it, Swiftie Scones fit for a fairy tale tea party. Chapter 3. You Belong With Brie, a match made in foodie heaven. This next recipe is so good it deserves its own love song. We're talking about the You Belong With Brie appetizer. And trust me, it's a total crowd pleaser. Get that oven fired up to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 190 Celsius for you international Swifties. Now grab a sheet of puff pastry. We're not making this from scratch today, all right? And lay it out on your baking sheet. Place a beautiful wheel of brie right in the center of that pastry. Now here's where you can get creative. Drizzle over some honey, scatter on some fresh berries. I like raspberries and blueberries, and sprinkle over some chopped walnuts for a bit of crunch. Now carefully fold that pastry over the brie, making sure it's all tucked in nice and snug. Seal the edges well, then brush the whole thing with a bit of egg wash for that gorgeous golden shine. Slide it into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, or until the pastry is puffed up and golden brown. Serve it warm with crackers, apple slices, or just grab a spoon and dig in. This You Belong With Brie is the perfect appetizer for your next Swiftie get-together. Chapter 4. Cruel Summer Sorbet. Beat the heat the Swiftie way. Summer loving got you down? Cool off with this refreshing Cruel Summer Sorbet. It's the perfect palate cleanser after all that brie. This one's a breeze to make. Grab your blender and toss in your favorite summer fruits. I'm going for watermelon and strawberries today. Add a squeeze of lime juice to make those flavors pop, and a touch of honey for sweetness. If you're feeling extra fancy, muddle in a few mint leaves. Now blitz it all up until it's smooth and creamy. Pour that gorgeous pink mixture into a freezer-safe container and pop it in the freezer for at least 3 to 4 hours. You want it to be solid enough to scoop, but not rock hard. Once it's frozen, scoop it into bowls, add a sprig of mint for garnish, and prepare to be transported to a tropical paradise. This Cruel Summer Sorbet is the perfect way to beat the heat and enjoy those long summer days.